Something that I'm having to learn, especially recently, and is something I've been thinking about a lot, is patience and sort of, I guess, staying patient is genuine like an art. Like, trying not to, like, force something or get angry and disappointed that something has not happened, especially when you had hoped for it to happen sooner or you feel like you deserve it. Because that's like a frame of mind is easy to get in. It's like you feel as if you've already waited enough. You feel like you've already done enough. And like you start to try and force certain things because you're desperate for it to happen. It's like patience is something that I'm really having to practice at this moment of time, in this period of my life, because I won't get into it because, again, like I said in the past few videos, like it's private to me, and this isn't a channel where I'm gonna be sharing absolutely everything about my life. More so just give you guys the lessons. But yeah, like I feel like there's a few things, there are a few things that I want in my life, and no, one thing is, this YouTube channel, like I really want it to take off. I guess it's a good time to say, like, if you're not subscribed and you do enjoy my content, please do. Please do subscribe and just interact with the channel because it helps a lot. Like, I feel like, no, I've been working since October. I fully understand that these aren't crazy, like, edited videos, without studio and shit like that. But genuinely, you gotta understand, like, I'm not in that period of, like, my grind right now. I work a 9 to 5. Like, I literally came home from work, like, an hour or so ago. A little more than an hour, but yeah. And there's just a few other, things in my life where, like, I know I've got a bit more work to do, but, like, I'm trying. And for me, like, believing in God, it's just understanding that, God's timing is the perfect timing, and God doesn't forget, and really just try not to force God's plans. That is easier said than done. It's easier said than done. Like, obviously, like reading the Bible and stuff like that, like, it does help, and it definitely helps you understand. But sometimes you sort of want to, like, take control. Like, you see an opportunity and you want to take it. And yeah, like, for me, it's just having full faith in God and doing what I've got to do. And that's all we really can do, for everyone. Like, all of you guys watching this video, all we can do is just, one, become a person worthy of the results you want. Because sometimes you think that you're worthy of these things, and then there's actually a few things that, like, you've got to tweak. And I'm not saying you've got to completely change, but really just ask yourself the questions like, are you doing everything required of you? And if you are, it is just genuinely like a waiting game. And for example, like with my old side hustles, I remember always being like fucking hell, like, I'm giving up every single minute of my life when I'm not at work. And even on my work breaks, and when I'm away for college, when I go there for work, everyone else is, it's like enjoying themselves in college on their breaks, or when we get back to the hotel, they're all going out playing football and stuff. Like, obviously, like, I want to go do these things, go out with, like, my boys from college, and I'm there, like, working. I'm like, shit, like how much more do I have to sacrifice? And that's, like, quick sidetrack. That's a thing you don't want to fall into, like a trap, sorry, you don't want to fall into, is feeling like you've got to sacrifice everything. Successful people talk about sacrifice, but I think it can become quite toxic, and it can get very out of hand, because you've got to understand, like, everyone's life is different, everyone's journey is different, So don't fall into that toxic trap. And yeah, I was like, when am I gonna win? When's it gonna be my turn? Genuinely, I once woke up at 4:30 in the morning to take a call with one of my clients because of time zone differences when I was away for college. Guys, I was seriously, like dedicated. I don't know, I forgot the word, then dedicated to this. And then, a year later, I just ended up leaving that life behind me. If you want to know why, go and watch the videos, but I will say, in case you don't go and watch the video, I didn't quit. And yeah, I ended up leaving, so then I look back, I'm like, oh, well, that all makes a lot of sense. That makes sense why I didn't become this massive sensation, because it turns out like I didn't actually do it. I didn't actually enjoy it. I was just doing it because I was in a cycle. But yeah, I'm not gonna waffle anymore because I don't want to water down the message. But genuinely, just like stay patient because it all will make sense in the end. Your time will come as long as you're doing everything that you can do, and you're someone that is worthy of the results or worthy of whatever it is that you want. You will get it. Is all just in due time. Just trust the process, enjoy the journey, and yeah, just be a good person.